If you don't try, then we will all be lost.
I'll do everything I can to win this war.
If you succeed, you will be remembered as a hero. He's abandoning his entire fleet. He's in command. There's no stopping him now.
In 3, 2,
Asa, welcome. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
with us.
Pleasure.
Your first film, or your last film, was Hugo, which was pretty huge. What was it that made you pick this one as your follow-up?
For me as an actor, I always enjoy this sort of the uncertainty about which sort of roles you're going to get. I never say I want to do a sci-fi, I want to do a fantasy, I want to do a period drama, and it just comes along, and then you know when it's the right project. And in this case, I was a massive science fiction fan, and I'm a huge fan of the book as well. And so for me to be able to play this character, which is so complex and so driven by so many morals and themes, which are so relevant today, was really exciting. Yeah.
Because I was surprised at the journey he goes on, because I'd never read the book. Were you surprised when you read the book or the script, the places the character goes to?
Yeah, in a sense. I mean, when I first read it, I just read it from the standpoint of a teenager just enjoying it. Like, it's an amazing story, and once you get into the detail of it and the meanings behind it and all of the different ideas which are so relevant about leadership and morality and choices and children and warfare, and they're all they're in the news today. And I think this is definitely a film which can start a lot of questions which need to be answered.
Are you a gamer yourself?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. So you're quite used to all the technology.
Yeah, I mean, obviously not quite the technology that's in the film, but again, that is something which I think is showcased in the movie, how children who are brought up around technology, to them it's just second nature to be able to do all of this thing. And we can see it today. My generation have grown up around the laptops and mobile phones and computers, and for us, we can't really imagine a time where you had to send a postcard in order to contact someone.
Speaking of sci-fi, one of your co-stars, of course, Harrison Ford, you're one of the few people I can remember recently who really gets to yell at him. Was that intimidating to perform a scene with an icon like that?
I mean, I think I was as intimidated as anyone else would be, but what I found with Harrison is how comfortable he makes you feel. Within the first week of shooting, you sort of forget that he's Han Solo, however hard that seems. But
Seems very hard.
Yeah.
But you did.
But I did, and he's such an amazing guy and such an amazing actor as well, and he brings the best out of you as an actor and as a person, I think.
You mentioned sci-fi. Do you have a favorite sci-fi film that you're a fan of?
I think my favorite is probably The Matrix.
Oh, really?
The original Matrix, yeah.
What is it you like about that one?
I mean, when I first watched it quite a few years ago, I watched it just from the point of view of a teenager, and then I watched it again a few months ago, and it makes you understand how ahead of its time it was, and how complex the story is, and how brilliant an idea it is. It's so original that, yeah, it's amazing.
Now you could be the new Neo, perhaps.
That would be pretty cool, the chosen one.
Yeah. Well, you're the chosen one in this.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Cool.